Welcome back to Après Steep. This week, Mitch and I have completely overhauled the channel, and the main topic is going to be focused on the ski concepts for Riders Republic. All of that plus TFG news, shred this spot, and check my steez coming up in episode 12 of Après Steep.
The third Check My Steez event of the season is still underway. It's taking place at Foiroux in Arabis in the Alps. Those submissions will be due this Saturday, March 20th, so make sure to get out there and record your lines. For full rules, information, and to submit, head to the Check My Steez Discord link down below.
There is still time to submit your run for Shred This Spot number 4. That one is located over at Rouen Castle in Switzerland in the Alps. Of course, it is a Just Steep It event, so you can win exclusive Shred This Spot holographic stickers that sparkle in that beautiful spring sunlight. Those submissions close tomorrow, the 18th of March at 11:59 p.m., so make sure you get them in now. Time is running out.
We've got plenty of Tartiflette Games news this week. The slopestyle submissions have closed and judging has begun. You can look forward to seeing the event right around the beginning of April, but right now the real steep submissions are open. Those will be open until April 11th at midnight. Of course, we're going for that X Games real ski, real snow type event. You can use any sport, any location on the mountain, a 1-minute 30 edit of the best steep clips you can pull out. Full rules are on our channel or at nickandmitch.com/realsteep.
And finally, you may have noticed the Nick and Mitch YouTube channel looks just a wee bit different this week. That's right, we have a brand new banner. Thank you so much to Flair for coming up with some incredible vector art of Mitch and myself from the Invitational. You're going to be seeing those headshots floating around in pretty much every single video from here on out. I mean, they are stellar. I'm going to give him some free promo, some free love here. If you are looking for some vector art for yourself, your channel, whatever you need, Flair has your back. You can head over to our Discord, link up with Flair there, shoot him a DM through Discord, and he will be sure to take care of you. I mean, hey, the proof's in the pudding. Just check out those images. Moving on to the next part of this channel makeover, we have a brand new trailer for the Nick and Mitch channel that will pop up as an autoplay on desktop. So make sure you grab your laptop computer, pull that up and give that a watch. It's just a little overview of who we are, what we do, and what we are looking forward to in the future. On top of all of that, Nick and Mitch memberships are now open. You can now join our channel as a monthly subscriber, and that video has the entire rundown of perks at every single tier of monthly subscriptions. If you're already a member, you have complete access to a video series that catalogs Mitch and I recording Après Steep behind the scenes. So on top of the episode, you are getting a full uncut look at us sitting at our desks on camera getting it done. So shout out to everyone who has already subscribed as a member. We love to have you here. We can't wait to see who's going to join next.
So we couldn't think of any other topics this week, but we remembered we had the ski and board design, not a competition, just something you could enter and come up with some cool creative ideas. So we're gonna break it up into 2 weeks because we had like 9 skis, 6 snowboards. So we'll talk about skis this week, and then next week we'll do the snowboards. I'll try to design a snowboard too, and you guys can. I'll leave that link open for the next week, so if you come up with some more snowboard ideas, throw them in. The first set of skis we are looking at comes from the Steepest Legend. We've got the classic Riders Republic colors with ride from the top, steez to the bottom.
Yeah, I love the writing on the bottom of these, especially that shadow layer behind them. I mean, I know, we should be focusing on what the words actually say, and that's wonderful. You ride from the top, steez all the way to the bottom. Just these skis are meant to be used and abused. They say it right on them. I love the shadow layer behind those. Not a ton of people have been embracing it, and I have been getting hip to drop shadows and different backlighting in like just the past month or two. I just absolutely love the black text behind that. Makes them pop. Kind of has like a 90s vibe to it, right?
Yeah, it reminds me of the Rugrats logo almost.
Yeah.
I think it has that kind of, the shading. Does it have the shading? You know what? We'll look.
I'm not sure if Rugrats has the same shading or not, but I know the colors are pretty darn close. I don't know if that's the actual Riders Republic yellow or if that's a little cooler, like a little calmer. These seem like they're kind of toned down, like they're not as in your face as the actual Riders Republic colors. I might just be going insane. These might be, taken straight from the trailer, but I'm not sure. These ones are absolutely wonderful. While Mitch is still looking for a Rugrats logo, I think we should head on over to Flair. He has two versions of the same design in two different colors here. Put them both up on screen at the same time, and I mean, just look at these. Like, they're hand drawn and they just look so organic, almost tribal.
Yeah, tribal's a good way of putting it, with the unique lines. I like the chevron look. Chevrons are always classy, especially when you put them on a pair of skis like this, because when the skis are split apart, they're not, they come back together and they'll form one really cool object. But I love the coloring on them too. You got like all pitch black and then just that pop of red or the pop of purple. So no matter what trick you're doing in the air, it's just going to look great.
And I keep looking at these skis and I'm expecting to see like something written, like those white lines are spelling something, but it's not. Those are just organic lines. I just love how they move. This is a very unpredictable design. I really like the hand-drawn aspect to it. No offense if you took tons of time to process these lines and everything, but this is absolutely wonderful. I love these skis.
We also got a couple more from Flair. This one is a trio of skis, but rocking the same design, just with different color patterns. Ooh. And yeah, this one's going to, I don't know even what kind of artwork. I wasn't a big art major, but you got good contrasting colors, again with the black base of the skis. And I also love his logo that he has on here with his name written in a very fancy signature, very sharp lines. If you didn't know his name was Flair, you probably would not pick out that name in the signature, but once you know it, you can see it.
Yeah, this looks like graffiti that you find on the side of a train, and that is not a bad thing. Like, it, again, Flair with these organic designs. It looks like he went ham with a paintbrush on these skis, but came out with a very uniform, very balanced design. I especially love the bottom of these skis where, it goes, the tops are together, the middles are a little offset, and then those bottoms come back together. But I love those bottoms, like just something about them. I love the weight of both of those colors and how they play on one another. But that logo is also featured up in our brand new channel banner on our microphones. If you scroll in and you look, it's a little Easter egg, but Flair's graffiti signature is featured up in our channel banner as well. Which color from these three would you pick up from the shop?
I don't know how you did that. I was going to ask the same exact question. Like, I had it on my tongue in the past minute.
Hey, 65 episodes or whatever we've done.
Something like that, yeah.
65 weeks in a row or something. Like, come on. We have to have some kind of synergy here.
I don't know. This one's...
It'll be weird if you pick the same color as me, dude.
Okay. Then I'm picking the black with the purple and then the lime green.
Okay. So you're picking the first ones.
The first one.
Okay. Yeah. You're seeing lime green. I'm seeing kind of like a pastel yellow. Flair, let us know what color. Please send us the RGB key code for that color. I'm going to go with the second ones. That white with the blue and the green. Mm-hmm. Just a tasty color combo right there. I'm a sucker for white skis. I really am.
Yeah, those ones are nice too. We got another pair of white skis for you from Sofx, and these are the Game Over skis. Kind of in 90s colors again. Got the glitch effect going on over the text, and I really dig that red and blue wavy lines in the background that go from the top to the bottom. Looks like it might actually be a bigger pattern further to the right.
I wonder if you actually put on a pair of old school 3D glasses. Now, I'm not talking about the new ones that are like kind of shades. I'm not talking about IMAX. I'm talking about like the old school red and blue. Wonder if you put those on, if these are actually going to pop out. Regardless, this is just a wonderful design. I absolutely love that 3D kind of vibe to this. Little fuzzy. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but I really like it. You know, I don't think this design would do as well if it was super crisp, super sharp. You kind of need some of that static, some of that grain.
Yeah, I do like the static and the grain. Definitely gives it that video game texture too, so fits perfectly in Riders Republic, but I would rock it in real life. I mean, again, you got the white skis, so perfect for you. I like those too, and then I'm a fan of that dark purple, which contrasts perfectly with the red and the blue, like you said. I gotta find a pair of 3D goggles somewhere and see if that'll work.
Yeah, good luck on that one. Thank you so much, Sofx. These ones are wonderful. Moving on to another creation by Sofx. We have this one, which is just, I don't even know where to start. This is just an abstract, almost splatter paint design. I mean, just wonderful. I love all of these colors in here. I did not know that orange went so well with pink, especially that darker pink towards the middle there, and then those light blues. I mean, everything is in the same family, but, you know, I don't expect to see blues, yellows, and oranges also with a pink. That's really what's throwing me here, and I really enjoy it. Is it rude to say this reminds me of like a yogurt commercial from the early 2000s?
Like the Go-Gurt tubes that we'd see on Nickelodeon. I can see it, yeah. We'll have to, I know Sofx is good with finding the source stuff, so if there's a painting that this is sourced from, I want to see the full painting. If you did all of that paint yourself, then great job. Like Nick said, the colors just work so well together, so excited to see where this at least came from, or the inspiration behind it.
And finally, we're going from a splatter design to a very, very linear design, also by Sofx. Love the color gradients on here. Love those purplish, pinkish tips go into that deep, dark royal blue right in the middle. And I didn't even notice this on the first look, but that's just a triangle just radiating out from the center of these skis. I mean, this one is just... you could take this to any ski designer, creator, manufacturer, give them this design and they would put it on their 2022 winter lineup, or I guess 2021. What am I talking about? I need to go to sleep.
Well, I bet you could guess who these skis remind me of, or at least the vibes they're giving me.
I'm gonna have to go out on a limb here and say Daft Punk.
Yep, I was worried for a second. I thought you didn't know me. But yeah,
The Weeknd?
Could be too. I mean, he likes those fancy lines, but his would be pink.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, definitely like the Daft Punk Alive 2007 stage, or just any of those music visualizers that you would watch on an old Windows computer where you could pop in a CD and then it would come up with those weird designs. So I'm a big fan of these too. They would be perfect for purplish, bluish, pinkish kit, a full body kit to rock.
Yeah, I've been really digging diagonal lines on these skis and snowboards, and some companies, like I'm going to talk about Gilson again because I kind of have a crush on Gilson Snow as a whole, but a lot of their designs are very boxy, very linear. They travel from nose to tail. But all of the chevrons and the triangles and the diagonals that we've been seeing in these concept images really just give a different motion to the skis. I'm not a huge fan of the horizontals. I understand them on this pair because it's, a radiating image from the triangle, but I'm not a big fan of bars or stripes on skis. I'm really starting to dig these diagonals just because they're not directional. They're not naturally directional. So we're going down the mountain or whatever. Diagonal's not a direction that you really go. You're kind of going straight or sideways. But regardless, I could talk on that all day. I'm really digging diagonal lines, man. What a random thing to say.
I can tell you're all about those lines and colors, I guess, which is art and design. So, I mean, that's all way up your alley.
You know it. Stay tuned. Next week, we are going to be tackling all of the snowboard concepts that we received, and I promise we won't rant as long as we did this week. We kind of went off on a whole bunch of tangents on all of these. I am the prime offender here. But these are fun. I've been having fun watching these come in. I mean, you guys are super talented. Just love to see all of your different styles, and hopefully in Riders Republic or just a random game in the future, there will be an engine that we will be able to create skis and snowboards, because that's just the Wild West. You're opening up a can of worms if you put that into a game.
Yeah, but we'll leave this album open just like the in real life snowboard ski outfit kit album that we have, so you can continue to submit. Yeah, I know. We got templates in this album too for snowboards and skis, so you can always just use those or find one that you like to use online. But next week we'll talk about the snowboards that you designed, so you still have some time.
This week for the weekly challenge, we asked you guys to come up with advertisements for companies in Steep.
All of these submissions were incredible. I just love the work that went into every single one of these pictures. So I could pick all of them for my favorite. Go watch the weekly challenge video. It's like a minute long and you get to see all of these great concepts. For my favorite, I'm going to go with Sofex's ad for Line Skis that says skiing the wrong way since 95. And I'm going with this one because he did what we said. He posted it on his Instagram account. He tagged Line Skis and they commented on the pictures. So,
no way!
Yeah, if you guys post these, you can get a comment from one of the companies.
That is so cool. I just threw that out there. It's always hilarious. I love tweeting at companies and never hearing anything. But oh my God, the one time that they actually get back to you and it's something that you spent so much work on and that looks so nice. Dude, that's incredible. For me, I'm going to once again have to go with Flair. Flair, dude, this looks like a centerfold magazine ad, a 2-page magazine ad that's just straight out of, I don't know, pick a magazine. This Salomon ad is perfect. The balance is everything you need it to be. It highlights the skis perfectly. That shot of your rider on that angle of slope shows the tops of the skis again. This one is just wonderful. And you even explain the skis and how they're better than the competition up there. This is just, dude, you need to go into graphic design. You need to go to school for graphic design because you definitely have the brain for it.
And I also want to shout out the one submitted from Just Steep It, where he has a friend in the background rocking a Fat Method tweak, and then he's of course grinding on the rail. Just a great use of a friend. The angle of this from down way below looking up is spot on. And then what he has going on behind the riders and the snowboard, that like half opaque design with the thick black border, that is just so incredible, so stylistic. I love that look.
Yeah, these strong, bold lines, especially all of those black outlines. This is comic book through and through, and it's perfectly executed. It almost looks like he took the Haldor board on the right there. It looks like he retraced everything on the bottom of that board. That does not look like a screenshot that I've seen in Steep. Prove me wrong. I could be 100% wrong, but it looks like he went in and recolored to give it a little more of that cartoon, crispy, clear pop. I'm in love with this, regardless. The color scheme, just absolutely everything. Just Steep It, knocked it out of the park. Can we both pick this as our favorite? This is our combined. This is the Nick and Mitch overall favorite, but we each have our own separate favorites. Everyone wins this week in the weekly challenge. As always, thank you to everyone who submitted for this weekly challenge.
The theme for next week's weekly challenge is the Matterhorn. Yes, we have finally run out of ideas, so now we're just going mountain by mountain. Take a picture of you riding or flying by the Matterhorn, or just take a cinematic shot of the Matterhorn. Doesn't matter, as long as the picture was taken around the Matterhorn in the game, you're set. You can submit that to the photo album that's linked down below.
Now on to some videos from the community. Starting it out with Just Steep It, coming out with a video, that game that inspired Steep and Riders Republic. Mitch, do you know what it is, and did you play it when this game was popular?
I know, it's one that I believe I did play on PlayStation 2, but it's Shaun White's snowboarding, and if you watch Just Steepit's video, there are a ton of great little design ideas that were in that game that I hope make their way over to Riders Republic, because it was and felt like a living world.
I didn't get the full experience of Shaun White snowboarding because I was playing it on a Nintendo DS Lite that was kind of broken. So I played the game, but I was never really like in the game. You know, I was never really like immersed in this video game, but I would love to go back and play this one through. I wonder how much copies are for PS3. Do they even make it for a PS4? Probably not.
No, it was only on PS3, but you would maybe find a copy somewhere. Buy a PlayStation 3 somewhat cheap.
Oh, I have a PlayStation 3. I just have to find a controller that will work.
And next up, we got a TikTok from Strenio, one of the guys in the community. I haven't been on TikTok in a long time, to be honest. I got it off my phone, but I can be convinced to come back just to see steep clips and skiing and snowboard clips. I think TikTok's a great place where videos start to explode and creators are found, so maybe that'll happen to some of you.
Yeah, I'm also not super big into TikTok, but Strenio made sure to use hashtag SteepGame, and 323.5 thousand views on that hashtag alone. So this is definitely a market that if you're looking for just one other place to put your material out, dude, maybe we should make a TikTok. Do we need to look into making a TikTok? I'm not doing any dances, but I'll use the steep hashtag.
Oh no. And the final piece of the Riders Roundup this week, tomorrow in about 15 hours from when this video goes live, Steepest Legends' new video will be premiering on YouTube, Learning the Art of Flying. So make sure to head over, set a reminder if you can, join the live chat when the video first goes up, or make sure to watch it afterwards. I'm sure we will have the link all around for you guys to watch.
Well, you know, we're both going to be in there for this premiere. Cannot wait to see this one come out. That live chat already popping off. I see you, Ollie. I see you, UNH Penn. This one's going to be great. You don't want to miss it. And that's going to do it for Après Steep episode 12. As always, thank you so much for sticking around to the end.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel because TFG Slopestyle will be coming to you soon. And right now you can get working on your real steep video edits. Those will be due around April 11th.
Just one more time, Nick and Mitch memberships are now open and you are able to join our channel as a member for a small monthly fee. But that monthly fee is going to get you a ton of fun stuff, including a behind the scenes look at Mitch and I recording this episode. As always, you can find us on Instagram at NickandMitchYT. You can click the link to our Discord channel below and join us in all of the fun over there in our Discord server. But until next time, I'm Nick.
And I'm Mitch.
And we'll see yous on the slopes.